Hi, I'm so glad you're here for day 2 of your yoga habit. Thank you for joining me. My name is Mary P. Hall. We'll add on a little bit to what we learned in the first video. We'll start by doing a few neck stretches. Sometimes we get really tense in the shoulders and neck, so let's loosen that up. So first we'll sit up tall. You could take a breath in to expand your spine, and then lean your ear towards your shoulder. And while you're doing that, continue to take deep breaths. You might feel a little opening on the opposite side of your neck. Feel like you can breathe into that area. With your next breath in, let your head come up, and then let's move to the other side. So bringing your opposite ear towards shoulder, sitting up tall, shoulders down and back. And then taking a couple of nice long breaths. And then with your breath in, let your neck come up and then bring your chin towards your chest. Take 3 full breaths, feeling an openness in your upper spine. And then with your breath in, let your head come up. And if it feels okay, bring your fingers to your shoulders. Start to make some circles backwards and then some circles forward, seeing how that feels. If it doesn't feel good to have your fingers on your shoulders, you can just have your hands by your side. So do what's best for you. So once you have the movement, we'll slow it down a little bit with breath. So as you take a breath in, bring your arms up and down, or shoulders up and down. And we'll do 3 forward. And then reverse. So taking a breath in as you rise up, then draw shoulders down and back as you exhale. Breath in, breath out. Let's do 1 more of those. Breath in and breath out. Then you can let your hands come to your sides. We'll do a warm-up like we did in the first video. So come to all fours, fingers spread wide. We'll do Chakravakasana, so breath in, chest forward, tailbone up. Exhale, round your spine, sink to child's pose. And then move back through all fours all the way to cow pose with your breath in. And then exhale through cat pose all the way to child's pose. Let's do 2 more of those. Flowing with your breath. Sometimes our joints get very tight. See if you can find some softness in your elbows as you move through the poses. And then make your way back to all fours. Fingers spread wide. Curl your toes. Lift your hips up to downward dog. Take a moment here to pedal your feet. Neck relaxed. You could give a yes-no shake. And then walk your feet up to your hands to come to half lift. Straight spine, crown of your head forward. Bend your knees as you fold. Take 2 rounds of breath here. Neck relaxed, arms soft by your sides, feet really grounded in the earth. Slowly rise up with your chin tucked to your chest. And then sweep your arms up. And then bring your hands to heart and down to your sides. So let's do a variation of a sun salutation. Breath in. Exhale, fold, tense your fingers, step your right foot back to low lunge. And then plant your hands, step your left foot back. You could come to plank or plank on knees. Then lower to your belly, let your forehead rest on the mat, tops of your feet on the mat, hands alongside your chest, palm side down. With a breath in, press your feet into the ground and peel your chest off the ground. Shoulders pull back and down and lower down. Let's do that 2 more times. Breathing in as you rise, exhale as you lower. One more time, breath in and lower. Now press yourself back to all fours and then make your way to downward dog. Take a round of breath in downward dog, neck relaxed, face relaxed. And then with a breath in, look to your hands, walk your feet up to your hands to half lift. Exhale, fold, and then sweep your arms up with a breath in, tall spine. And then we're going to sink to a pose called chair pose. So you'll have the weight in your heels, chest up, sinking down. And we'll just take a breath here and then let yourself fold. And then rise up, sweeping arms up, hands to heart, and down to your sides. So now let's do that on the other side. Breath in, let it go as you exhale. Tense your fingers, left foot steps back to low lunge. Plant your hands, right foot back to plank, or you could always do plank on knees. Now squeeze your sides as you lower to your belly. Rise up to your baby cobra, chest up, lowering down. 2 more times, just like we did before. Feet pressed into the earth, rising up with an inhale, exhaling down 1 more time. Beautiful breaths. And then press yourself back to all fours, to downward dog. Round of breath here. And then walk your feet up to your hands to come to half lift. Bend your knees to fold. This time when you rise, keep your knees bent. We'll rise up from chair pose from the ground up. Feeling the sensations in your legs, feeling the strength, your feet grounded, weight in your heels. And let that go. 1 round of breath folded, and then as you take a breath in, sweep your arms up. Bring your hands to heart and down to your sides. Thank you so much for joining me. Hope to see you for day 3.